Certain creatures who live in the forest.
A burial ceremony for a hawk.
Certain creatures who live in the forest have decent perception.
I mean, to be honest, we did take a short rest as well.
I'll give you guys your orders. The hawk was buried around this point.
Alright, wait a sec. Alright, yeah. Buried where?
What point?
Buried around here.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, I see it.
Meaning that Tiffany would most likely be around here. Where's everyone else?
I
We're
mean,
prone around the same area.
I was at the grave. So was Garth, I believe. So
yeah.
I'm here. Garth was also here. I don't know where Marduk is.
Marduk would have been a little further away.
But it kinda somehow hit us free. Alright.
That's true.
Well,
you guys
well, whatever.
a little further back then. And we'll say that it hit Murdoch and the debris hit you.
Well, yeah, I dodged out of the way. I should be somewhere else, shouldn't I?
So what did everyone get?
13.
$13 from Toriel. Tiffany?
6.
6 from Tiffany. Garth?
Do I have to roll again? Or
No,
what?
he had a 13.
I had one.
I'm not sure if
13.
Marduk had a 7 or a 17, because he rolled again, but I think it was a 7.
Yeah.
Because he went, ah, shit!
Yeah, but then he rolled again, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because he was angry.
So, I don't know.
Murdoch. And then Tiffany.
Anybody there?
We're all here, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Where's
Sorry, I thought my mic was unplugged.
So you watch as you turn towards where these hulking footsteps are coming from, and
Wait, how did the rock hit me if I'm way over there?
debris.
Don't question it.
Oh,
It didn't hit me somehow as well.
yeah, and standing.
Well, you stood back up, but looks like at the bottom you see this hulking frame lumbering towards you with a giant club in his hand. And Toriel, you are up first.
We're basically up against one giant. Nice.
All my character can do is charge it and attack it with my flame sword.
Chen, out of game, just to clarify, you said Tiffany saw a dragon-shaped thing that killed.
She saw teeth. Actually, Tiffany, did you tell them what you saw?
I did.
Yeah,
I said something killed my hawk. And then I described what you said.
She saw a very large set of teeth, very sharp. She saw a brief flash of scales, and then the inside of a mouth.
Oh, this isn't the thing that killed the hawk, presumably.
I'm guessing not.
Right, there was another beast here.
This was also above the tree line that all that happened.
Can I make a perception check?
You can do that on your turn. So, top
will.
around, as Toriel notices this large beast lumbering towards her, she places her hand out in the sky, and you watch as something you guys have never seen happen before, but this reddish glow begins to collect in a circle around her foot before forming some strange seal. And as this energy seeps into her legs and rushes through her body, it focuses down her arm, and emanating in front of her, a very small, pitiful-looking handle. And you're a little confused for a second. And as she grasps it, it explodes into this long, flaming blade.
Is this me? Or is this Toriel?
This is Toriel.
Ah.
blade for free.
So now I charge a creature. Hit it.
Full action.
A few minutes ago, we were
That's my
already
full action,
complaining
yeah.
I can't fight.
I
don't
charge
have-
over here and attack. I mean, if I have to, I will furiously. If I
You
don't
can,
have,
you can get there with your movement. If you dash, you can get closer, but you won't be able to attack.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll just.
Go there and hold your action.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I'll hold my action till the thing comes to me, and then I hit it.
Soriel brings his blade down to the side, pointing it backwards and charging forwards, before kind of blocking the path and staring down this creature. It's now its turn. It's just going to look down at you.
Is this Final Fantasy battle music?
And charge you.
I think it's D&T battle music.
I can't hear any music.
I'll it has stopped somehow.
Yeah, the music is gone now. No, it's back.
He's going to make an attack.
Sounds
with
like
its-
Final Fantasy to me. And what do I know?
It rolls a natural 1. Just it's just
Wait.
spewing out of its mouth.
Why is Toriel going
It
first?
swings its club towards
Because
you.
I had the highest thing. Initiative.
But I got a 17 and you got a 13.
Didn't you roll up top a 7?
No, it's a 17.
But before Garth, you rolled a 7. So you rolled 7.
That was for the stealth.
Was it?
That was ages ago.
It wouldn't have been because Tiffany had to roll all of her athletics and
Maybe
such.
it was for the dodging.
No.
It was probably for the
Oh
dodging.
yeah, it was for the dodging. Sorry.
Okay, so we'll slot that in afterwards, but we'll say Murdoch, you're up now.
All right.
Doesn't it fail at anything? Natural 1 means like critical failure, right?
But
It did, but it's this is being fucked up now because people leave when I ask for their initiatives.
Sorry, I had to go. I will move in closer around here, if I can.
You can indeed.
And I will use. Wait, do I even have spell slots anymore? I didn't get any of them back, did I?
You did not.
Okay. I do have 1 in level 2 and 3 in level 1, so I'm gonna just use Hex in level 1 on the creature.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, by the way.
It is indeed. It's now hexed.
I'll use my second action to cast the level 2 Witch Bolt.
I like that spell.
Which is a ranged spell attack, correct?
Yes. Wait, if I'm even in range?
It's 30 feet. You are in range.
Yeah, then I do cast it.
But also the monster's in rage now, so therefore I attack, right? As soon as Murdoch's done.
Well, hold up for a second, okay? Just chill out.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah, just slowly roll, okay? Because the initiative order has been a little jazzed up. I'm gonna balance everything out, okay? So go ahead and make your attack. Murdoch.
Give me a second. Site's not responding. God damn it. That's 22.
22 does hit. As this familiar blue bolt of lightning streaks from your hand bounces once on the floor, bounces again before slamming straight into the side of his creature. As it does, it swings towards Toriel, making an atrocious miss, clearing as if it was attacking another one of its size, throwing its club through just plain negligence and spins off to the side right next to you, Murdoch. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 2
without the 1d6, the extra 1d6 from the hex, because that has to be.
No, that's next turn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a 1d12 lightning damage. Oh, you cast a higher level. Okay.
God damn it! It's 4.
What points it reels back in pain, letting out another. At this point, Toriel, as it flies towards you, about to strike you, but this witch bolt strikes it straight slide in the head, sending its club flying out. Go ahead and make your attack with your burning weapon.
That be 14.
14 hits.
Yay! What do we say? The dragon. It only did a
It'll be on
D8.
your sheet, man.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's under my spells. Flame sword 1d8. I probably add my strength though, right?
You do indeed.
I do indeed. I do indeed 11 points of damage. Flame damage, that is.
As you spin, grasping your sword with both hands before releasing the second to give you that extra slashing. As the blade hits the side of this ogre's body, flames burst across, rending a line of scorch marks across its upper abdomen, crackling some of its flesh and almost turning it a dark brown. That's going to go ahead and end your action. Garth, you're up.
Alright. Well, isn't foolish, so he kind of tries to flank that thing, and while still acting like he's a brave nutshell, but just screaming a battle cry, kind of getting here, I guess.
You can get that.
Alright, and they're also taunting that thing, so I wanted to attack me, but then, basically just preparing to jump away, dodging, and not getting absolutely crushed. And I'm actually impressed that Foriel is, so furiously assaulting that giant. Maybe it's just
so go ahead and roll a roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
charisma. All right.
Wait, what does he do towards Toriel?
He's impressed by you and he's trying to taunt the ogre.
Oh.
3. Nice. Is it? Well, I am having such good rolls today. All right. Yeah.
As you begin to scream this.
Hey, Freddy! Hey, Freddy, you lost something.
What did I lose?
This mess of
What the fuck?
taunting and
How did
such.
you come into this?
I don't understand.
Neither do I.
So Garth
Something that
streams out a torrent of insults towards this ogre, and it turns for a second and looks at you and says, huh?
Yeah.
Seeming to actually understand the words you're saying. It looks genuinely hurt for a moment.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Too bad.
So that's going to go ahead and end your turn. Tiffany, you're up.
Why do you attack us, beast?
Yeah, let's have a talk. Let's talk this over. Let's be.
I want an answer. You can answer us. 10. They can answer.
Hungry.
You're hungry.
See, so much to your diplomacy.
You could give him your hawk. No,
Do
we
you want
won't.
us to make you some food? I mean, I had servants made it for me, but I mean, I can try.
watched at the size of this thing.
I mean, if you as well, do you want to? Do you want to sit and have some dinner?
Make a persuasion check.
We're just in the middle of combat. Hey,
with
we
with
attacked.
disadvantage.
Wait, what? Oh, that's it.
We attacked.
What did I do there?
We attacked you, right? But you want to eat dinner with us? It's just.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's already being attacked by your comrades, so this is a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I
Well-
do I need to do anything?
Well, actually, it's a
D20.
nice one.
Yeah.
Plus
Wait.
your persuasion modifier.
I mean, if we can win him over, he would be a good ally. And then again, I just insulted him, so.
Can Luke,
Yeah.
on your sheet, you know where it says insight.
It does indeed say insight somewhere. Yeah.
Is that wisdom?
Insight is indeed a wisdom. Yes.
Cool.
Chen, I'm proficient in persuasion. So,
Wow.
Did it completely fail?
I don't know what to do because it's meant to be a disadvantage, but
It
then
stops. It stops. It just seems to be thinking on what you said.
Oh, it can think.
It's kind of. At this point, however,
Yes.
the loud from further
I'm
behind
going
it.
it's friend.
As a second ogre does indeed enter the field.
Uh,
What are you doing?
Oh, is this your friend?
And he is going to use his movement and his action to make a dash and move over here.
And this is very rude. I'm having a conversation.
you can't even write the word rude, so.
I'm trying to ask this question if it's hungry and if it wants to have dinner with us.
Well, we physically don't have enough meat for two of them.
We can kill one and he need his friend.
Kill the other one, you can eat him, and
We can offer them the eagle. Move.
Oh, the eagle's dead. There's nothing to eat of the eagle.
There's a wing that just got buried.
damn, I just
I can actually cook a very mean eagle.
We're not eating.
Anyway, back to the top of the round, Murdoch, you're up. There is now this hulking form which does still have a club, just kind of towering over you at this moment.
Um,
no experience fighting such.
I will
things.
maintain the Witch Bolt spell.
Witch Bolt's concentration, isn't it? And so is Hex. So your Hex disappears upon casting Witch Bolt. Just a side note: you can only have one concentration you only have one concentration spell up at a time.
It's just the Witch Bolt.
Yes, this is Witch Bolt, but I'm saying your Hex has disappeared because you
Yeah.
cast Witch Bolt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll let this go.
So again, almost following the exact same path, the lightning streaks from Murdoch's hand again, completely missing the ogre directly in front of him, bouncing twice across the path and striking this ogre again in the side of the head. This time the lightning kind of clings to him and begins to wrap his body. Reels back. And whereas there was a almost look of calm across its face, this ugly, almost featureless face, as it was attempting to converse with Tiffany, it snaps back in its eyes anger, and it turns towards you, Murdoch.
Okay.
Okay.
Tori,
Did I hurt you? Mindless beasts.
I attack it. I do assume a 26 hits.
Does indeed. As you once again go for your flame blade, this time arcing it over your head, slashing down, making a cross across its chest and burn marks now.
10 damage.
So it reels back from the pain and kind of staggers for a second, dropping to a knee before catching itself and pushing itself back to full standing height. It looks at its friend. It says something in a language you don't quite understand. Anyone here speak Giant?
No.
Nope.
Not
You
really.
do not understand it. It's going to end its turn. It's going to
It sounded like that hurt, though.
Out of character, what did it actually say?
You will never know.
Ah, you dick. I guess the thing gets to fight back.
He does indeed. He's going to move around here. He's still in melee range of Utorial, but he's moving up to this tree. He's going to reach up, make a strength roll.
What's it doing?
It
Doesn't
breaks.
Turiel
It's
get
break.
like
No, it's still in melee range, so I don't get an attack advantage.
It just reaches up and
It
rips
just
off
it breaks
a branch.
off a branch to attack us with because it lost its club.
oh, just let it get her its weapon back, you bloody damn blue dragon.
That's going to end its turn.
What? Why why are you telling me, hey, you know what, this ogre needs a weapon, let him get it?
I was being sarcastic.
Garth, what we doing?
Okay. Well, what can I do? Kind of.
Attack something!
You can attack the one in front of me.
Are you crazy? Well, I kind of. Can I go straight for a leg and try to, well, basically just. Oh, wait. Could it go good? Could it go really badly?
Come on, it's still supposed to be happening in 6 seconds. Let's go.
Excuse me. Well, I'm just since I already tore out my sword, and this is a really, well, for Garth at least, it is a really dire and scary situation. He would basically just use the radiant of Darkbane to basically just try to repel them or maybe scare them.
That's not exactly how it works, but you can go ahead and attack something if you'd like to.
Yeah, I attack them with this radiant ability of Darkbane. Alright, an attack with weapon proficiency and strength modifier. Come on, function. Oh, with my lucky day today. Alright,
19
radiant
does
damage
hit.
is
but
30.
It's not doing a radiant damage because you did not speak the command word.
Oh, okay.
So it's only doing
Oh.
the 1d8 slashing at the moment.
Don't know what it is yet. Oh, what's the matter?
Don't we just assume he speaks the word when he uses the attack, or does he actually have to physically say it when he does?
He doesn't even know the word.
Alright, me as player and as a character don't
So
know
we
anymore.
can't assume anything.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Alright. Let's see where that goes further on. However, I still doing 1d8 damage plus 2 by basically just hit the thing.
your
You
strength
basically you would deal 1d8 slashing damage.
plus strength, no?
Obviously plus your shit, but that's what it does. Like no radiant damage.
Come on then, roll! Chris!
I don't know what is so complex about this.
Chris! What the fuck?
Ground control to Major Chris.
Okay, so he runs up to this ogre, pulling out this blade from his belt. It kind of shimmers in the sunlight as he does. Strikes towards this creature and deals 4 points of slashing damage
Oh, I was gonna roll.
to its leg.
I was gonna roll for him. But which would be still essentially a 4, but plus his modifier, which I think he said was a 2. So it's up to you.
Either way, he's not here. He dealt 4 points of damage to it. Go ahead, Murdoch.
When's it my turn?
You were last in the initiative order, Tiffany.
But
I'm always last.
You used your last turn to try and talk to it before
Having banter.
Murdoch apparently
17
just
damage.
attacked it anyway. Murdoch's still maintaining this witch bolt as the crackling energy that is already surrounding him now flares up again and seems to reach into his muscles. You see
yeah, but
his
isn't
entire body
Mordok on
tense up.
Mordok's on top of the initiative order, isn't he?
No, he's... Oh, wait. Yeah, you're in here twice, Murdoch. I apologize.
So it would be Tiffany's
It
turn.
is Tiffany now, yeah. Apologies.
So
This is what happens when you mess up the initiative order, by the way.
If he's refusing to talk,
Say again?
if he's refusing to talk,
Well,
Then-
Well, he was talking until somebody attacked him.
well,
I'm
if
sorry.
I threw fireball at any of them, it would hit. Any of my friends wouldn't have.
Alright, well, yeah.
Fireball or firebolt?
1 second. I'm not going to do it. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm asking which
It's,
one you're doing.
Oh, I don't have it. I took it off because it's too dangerous.
Oh, okay, no fireball.
I didn't get to roll damage. I got damage.
You just did
Damage got rolled for you.
Okay, what was it?
4.
4 points.
I had 8. It showed 8 on my screen where I screened, and after that everything collapsed.
I'm going
Damn.
to try to attach his hideous laughter on the ogres. Hey! Oh, wait, no, not +4. Sorry, my bad. That shouldn't be there. Hey! There you go. So try it on the one I was trying to talk to.
Why didn't you go with your initial roll and add 5 and whatever?
Because it was
Well,
added
you don't make an attack roll. But he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's the-
Which he doesn't even have to do because it does not affect a creature with intelligence lower than 4.
Aww.
So as you raise your hand and you mutter the incantation, your hands begin to glow and seem to have no effect.
Well, congratulations, you're too stupid to get hurt by that.
And I mean, I could fireball, but never mind. I'll try something else next time.
Are you going to make a movement?
No, I'm chill here.
Alright, you've still got a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
There was something that is a bonus action, but I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the run fast one, but I don't need to use that.
Okay, Doc. And it's your turn.
Mordok.
Nope.
No?
Ogre.
Ogre.
He's going to turn towards the squishy one, who's attacking his friend with surges of lightning. He's going to raise his club above his head. S- 17.
That's a hit.
2d8. There's 10. Ooh, 14 points of bludgeoning damage. He strikes you straight in the head.
Hellish Rebuke.
Before that, I'm going to need to make a concentration check,
Alright.
which is a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom? Not concentration?
Wisdom modifier, please.
That's 16.
I'll be back in a
16.
second.
So, as this ogre card strikes you straight in the head, actually sending you 5 feet backwards, kind of take a moment to right yourself. You shake the blow from your head and regain your vision. Everything comes back into focus. Witchbolt is still up on this other ogre. As you do, give me a second. I actually need to check that as well.
If I'm not back by the time it's my turn, you can just do my turn. I'll do Ice Knife.
Okay. Yeah, so you raise your finger, you point it at the creature.
No, wait. Will it break Witch Bolt? If I do.
Will it indeed? If only I was a warlock and knew my spells. It's instantaneous, one reaction, so no, it would not break your concentration.
Then, yeah, I'm using it.
Go ahead and roll damage. Oh wait, no, dexterity. Yeah, well, go ahead and roll damage anyway. But -1 is 17. It's 2d10, Murdoch.
Yeah. 1 sec.
What the hell people mean 1 sec? Just roll the thing.
17 damage.
17 points damage. It does roll a 17 on its saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC 12.
12. Okay, so it does make its saving throw, taking...
Half? Would that be half? That would be
It
9.
takes half damage, yeah.
That'd be 9.
Ends his turn, and back to the top round, Murdoch, you are up.
His Witch Bolt's coming into effect, probably.
Yeah. Fucking hell. That's a 5 damage.
To which bolt flares up again, seeping even further into this poor ogre's muscles, his arms tensing. You notice like a branch that it's just grabbed off the tree is beginning to like being crushed in its hand as it clenches it tighter.
Little green orc hurt me.
Looking at it now, it's like smoldering, man. Like bits of it are actually catching fire.
But of the troll?
Yeah, there's
Nice.
burnt bits of flesh. There's a terrible stench beginning to fill the air. If you want to go ahead and take your turn, Toriel.
You said I could use the Searing Smite thing. No, not the Searing Smite. The Divine Smite with my fire sword. But can I use one of my other spells that use melee hits? Like my
Depends on the
normal
spell.
Searing Smite. 1 bonus action. The next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
No.
Why not? It's a melee weapon.
Because your weapon doesn't technically exist.
So I can't use any of these, any of my different smites with this sword.
Misa?
You can use it on your sword. You can't use it on your flame sword.
I don't
Someone
have
at the
a
door,
sword.
guys. I'll be right back.
Or I guess your hammer, but you can't use it on your sword, but it would take you an action to pull out your hammer.
I'll just attack with 15 with my flame sword. 15 did hit, right?
Your strength modifier is plus what?
No, you said my You say the way it works is my strength is +5, my because I'm proficient it's 2, and I also had the thing is +2, right?
You don't add your proficiency bonus to the damage.
No, this isn't the damage. This is if it hits or not.
Oh, okay, yeah. 15 does hit. To the ogre right in front of you, I assume, yeah.
See, this is the damage. So what?
You turn around, almost just nonchalantly, like tracking this ogre who's being electrocuted in front of you, and your sword almost turns into a whip as it licks across his body, actually fully igniting the parts that are just like barely not catching on fire. There is now a flaming line blazed across the chest of this hulking beast. Do you want to do anything else?
So I just got free pizza.
Cool.
How did that go?
I don't know. Pizza delivery guy showed up and he's like, the guy who ordered this didn't wasn't at home, and since you've been ordering for a long time here, we thought we should give this to you because
Cool.
it's already like paid for and shit.
But can Toriel eat it?
Sure.
Is Toriel doing anything else on her turn?
No, she's standing right there.
She is standing there, which means it is Garth's turn.
All right. So, well, the thing in front of me is just ignore me hitting it in the leg.
Did I
Come
do
back.
anything?
So, well,
It is at the moment, yes.
I guess I'll have to try even harder, or maybe even better. I kind of wanna. Oh, from that depiction, I kind of wanna get into the armpit of this creature and a really nice stab there, potentially crippling it and, well, reducing its potential to actually cause havoc and damage to us.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
Alright. Let's see. Strength. Alright. Ah, shit, now I'm having the twos. Yeah. That's it.
So as you again swing back with Darksbane, you just miss. You can't actually quite reach his armpit, and he sees what you're trying to do to slice towards his tendon, and kind of instinctively leans his arm backwards and almost gives off a slight stupid humans.
You told you.
Tiffany, you're up.
I'm gonna use ice knife at his kneecaps.
Which one?
The one closest.
They're both about the same distance from you.
I'll kind of make him so collapsed that I can maybe reach it with the armpit easily.
Yeah, the one next to yeah.
You just rolled poor Garth. That's what happened. One next tutorial, or one next to Garth.
Garth.
Garth, okay. Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack.
I just did. 17.
It's Tiffany, you kind of assume that the time for diplomacy is over, and as you begin to mutter some words under your breath, droplets of water begin to condense from the air around you before freezing into shards, before slamming together, creating the form of a knife which begins to spin in front of you very rapidly. You send it arcing across. Garth, you hear a swift past your ear before like a orangish, reddish blood splashes on your face.
Ew, that's
Well,
not
I'm used to
right.
it, so it doesn't upset me.
Tiffany, go ahead and roll damage.
Convenient.
Is that a 1d6?
I do not know. You should have this on your spell sheet.
Well, I know it's attacks 5. My spell attacks
It's 1d10.
5. Oh. And then do a +5.
Yeah. No. It's just 1d10.
4.
4. Alright. Here's something interesting I've just read on Ice Knife, which is why you should really know your spells.
It's I have read it.
Garth and Murdoch. Can you guys go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What? Dexterity.
Oh no! Watch out! I might have to actually do my job as tank. Shit!
I'm not
Oh
a
no!
tank,
I'd
Tiffany.
never guessed that a DPS has ranged attacks at a creature I'm fighting up close. Oh shit!
And I never said anything.
You're not supposed to take damage from my team.
Yeah, it's
So
just a little hard to be a tank when you're tanking
Yes,
the damage
that's-
from the enemy and your own team.
Well, you
What do
guys
you
are
want?
melee classes with a predominantly AoE mage. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you actually expect?
It's got a
And-
60-foot radius, I
Do
know.
you just
I-
want her to stand at the back of a fight?
I want a
and do
spell that's
nothing?
not AoE.
All the spells are EOE!
I mean-
All of them are!
I mean, Murdoch did pretty fine not dealing AoE damage.
He's a different class.
He's not a wizard!
Anyway, they both succeed, and as these shards of ice explode as they hit the side of this ogre, you guys do manage to dance around them,
Friendly
narrowly
fire!
avoiding the damage.
It's a 60-foot radius. All my spells are at least 30 to 60 unless it's acid splash, but I kind of keep spamming acid splash.
Why can't you?
Because it'll do piss all. Why don't you just constantly just bop the ogre on its face with its shield? Exactly.
It probably would do pretty big damage.
Exactly. That's why I don't do acid splash constantly.
Doesn't your acid splash do like D8 damage?
I have that spell and I never used it.
Your shield would be 1d2.
Oh.
So stop expecting me to do nothing all game and just stand there.
Oh, it's fine for now.
Maybe next time we level up, you can add stuff to your dexterity so you can dodge out the way of things.
Oh,
That's a fair
Yeah.
point. Both of you guys have no dexterity.
yeah, it is like that. Really.
Ogre's turn. Still
Yeah.
focused.
I'm
It's-
supposed to be kind
the
of
knife
curious.
snapping into its side, and seeing Garth swing it doesn't seem to phase it. It's more concerned with the electricity seeping from this orcish individual in front of him as you decimate his friend, setting him on fire.
I set him on fire.
Can I shout, Gary?
He
You want
rolls
some of
a
this?
12 plus 4, 16. I assume that hits.
No, it actually doesn't. Unless 16 cancels 16.
Is your armor class 16?
Right now it is.
And it just hits.
Ah, okay.
So as he swings his club over your head, you kind of look at him and smirk like, stupid ogre, he missed. As that was only the setup as he brings his club right next to his head before swinging it back down into the bulk of your form.
You know, you say if the creature has an intelligence below 4 or whatever, but these things seem incredibly smart
Maybe they read.
and really sarcastic.
Well, they are.
Who's sarcastic?
He's like,
That was Murdoch who smiled.
no, didn't you just say he pulls the dumb orc troll misses
I
thing?
don't know, maybe they went to old school.
He swung it over his head, and Murdoch smiled at him, thinking that, ha ha ha,
that's
this
just
stupid
basically
orc
just
missed.
making a millionaire or
But
some
what was
shit.
actually happening was he was winding up his attack by bringing it beside his head and then swinging it back down into
Oh.
his body
So Mordok's
backward
intelligence
motion
is actually
to-
below 4, got it.
and slaps him straight in the side for a whopping 12 damage.
What? Ah, and
Right
I'm in
into your
close range
stomach.
to that thing. Great.
Fine.
Murdoch,
That's
Go ahead,
another hellish review,
Go-
though.
Why do we always encounter?
Murdoch,
Just
Roll
don't tell
with
me
Wisdom
that's
concentration.
saving? Wisdom saving throw?
yes indeed. Just playing with, not a saving throw, just wisdom.
That's a 9.
And with that,
It says 10 on my screen.
Yeah, I added
says
5
10 on
by
my
accident.
the lightning fades from.
No!
Hello, Shrebuke.
As you sit there, kind of, you cough up a bit of blood and kind of look down at your hand, and your eyes are filled with this orcish rage as you again point your finger towards this beast. Go ahead and roll damage.
2d10s, right?
1d10. Oh wait, no, it is 2d10, and he makes dexterity saving throw.
It's a 9.
This time he does dodge back out of the way, and the flames just engulf the front and top of his head.
Did he do more than 12?
Hmm?
Did he do more than 12?
He did 12 exactly.
Well, doesn't that just hit?
Oh, you mean his saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, he rolled a natural 19.
Oh, okay.
What isn't natural? 7.
Everything's natural before you add the modifier.
I haven't figured that yet.
So he takes 5 points of damage.
All right.
Top around, it is your turn again, Modak.
I seen that I've been attacked. I move backwards a little bit toward Tiffany.
That would give him an attack advantage on you.
You run towards Tiffany,
Away!
and as you do,
Damn it!
Couldn't he use his turn to disengage?
he could have, but he didn't say that.
Fine. Whatever. I was
Makes an
going
attack
to
roll
though.
before you need to say these things before you do them. Man,
Yeah, but you.
he does roll a 2.
I'm not arguing.
He does roll a 2.
Doesn't hit.
So he swipes out the way, and he just hits your cloak as you dash back away from the fight. Which means you still do have an action now.
Erdic blast with agonizing blast
On who?
on the one that tried to hit me.
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your intelligence for me.
Isn't Garf standing in a way?
That's why he's doing this.
Oh.
That's a 13.
Alright. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That's an 18.
So Garth, like you feel you're starting to feel like people you're traveling with have something against you, as this strange bluish energy flies over your head, just singeing the tips of your hair, slamming into the face of this ogre, sending him 10 feet backwards.
No,
He slides along the floor.
it doesn't go backwards. It's agonizing blast.
Oh, agonizing, apologize.
So it's. Give me a second. That's. Sorry, that's a 9. It's 15 damage.
Okay. This one, as it takes that damage to its face, it doesn't even let out a peep. It just kind of looks at you and gives you this strange, horrible, gnarled smile.
Arr yourself.
And Toriel.
I do what one does, which is exactly the same thing we always do. 21.
Hits.
This time I say, just die, wild beast. 7 damage.
Is that the tone in which you said it? I mean, that kind of sounded like, oh, come on. Be so kind. Do us both the favor. And you're suffering.
Just die, wild beast!
This time you thrust your flaming blade into its
What's
chest, and it melts through its flesh, letting off this awful, horrid smell of cooking flesh. As it burns into its chest cavity, it gets up this as it drops to its knees, still clutching its club and looking at you with intense anger. And finally, it does get a turn.
And it takes burning damage, right?
It's not on fire.
You said it was.
You lit the flames that were already lighting across its body, but it's not on fire.
It was on fire.
That-
There are
was-
flames on its body,
that
but
was
it's not
flare.
on fire.
It was flare. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
chill out, guys. I'll let when something's on fire, I'll say it's now considered on fire, or it's now considered burning, or it's now considered sleeping. It's now considered unconscious. You know what I mean? I will say what's
Yeah, alright.
It's not on fire. You'll know when it's on fire. At this point, it swings to you and rolls a natural 20.
Fine. I die then.
Do you really? I didn't even roll damage yet.
I probably died. That's double damage.
It rolled a 3, doubled a 6,
Okay, maybe I don't
plus
die.
its modifier is 10.
His modifier's 10.
No, its modifier is plus 4.
Ah, okay. So the
So I deal 10.
damage is...
So this one, with what's left of its strength, grips the branch even tighter than it was before when it was being shocked by electricity. You see its muscles kind of relax for a second as it raises this now snapped tree branch up above its head and slams it down into you. Resounding impact. You feel your entire bones shake. Your teeth kind of rattle in your skull for a second. You're just met with this giant branch slapping you in the face. And his turn, Garth. What's happening, man?
Alright. Well, can I now again try going for the armpit since I guess it sank a bit to its knees? Or at least it kind of sagged a bit.
The other one sank to its knees. This one is still standing up, but you can indeed roll and try to attack its armpit.
Right, well, I'll do that. Always go for weak spots. Ah. Alright, my luck has just, well, passed, I guess.
So this time you launch yourself up into the sky and swing towards its armpit. You
Why
hit
the
it.
arm?
It makes contact, but you don't seem to have enough strength behind your swing to actually slice into its flesh, this tough exterior of its body. Your blade just kind of pings off as you
Fix.
land.
Again, this vile fat.
Doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm just burbling all kind of swears.
Tiffany, your ears kind of flare up for a second. This such
Stop.
profanity being spoken in your presence.
Stop swearing!
Pardon me, babe.
My...
It's your turn, Tiffany, though.
I'm going to use Acid Splash.
Good old
Acid
Acid Splash.
On the one that's next to that one.
The one by God.
Tutorial.
Toriel.
And I want to use it on its face.
Okay, as Tiffany holds her hand in front of herself, and this small green blob begins to float up, for expanding and bubbling and crackling. You see it boiling in her hand as she launches it through the air. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Oh wait, no, you don't. It just hits. I need to make a dexterity. My bad.
Oh.
10 plus its dexterity. Whoosh. This ball of acid lands on its face, and you begin to see bits of its flesh melt away, revealing this grotesque skull. And as you do, it falls to the floor lifeless. Tori will go ahead and make dexterity saving throw.
Yay! Yay! How much damage should I take?
Falls
Yay!
to the floor, landing on you, pushing you to the ground, taking 1 point of crushing damage. Only one.
Oh, I thought acid splash hit me.
But you
good,
are
it
now
didn't.
considered pinned or grappled, I guess.
Mounted.
Restrained.
Mounted.
Mounted.
You cannot move. You can still attack, but it will take an action to get yourself free.
Well, I will take an
Sounds
action to
simple.
get free then. Seeing as no one else will.
This guy
Be
turns,
an action or a movement or a bonus action.
sees his friend fall. And he just goes into a blind rage. Charges you. Now, this is very interesting as to what's about to happen. Garth, attack of opportunity.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, now Garth, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Things getting really interesting. Dexterity saving throw. Shit. I forget. That's shit I don't have any modifier on. Alright.
So as you go to attack, you see this thing going to a frenzied rage, and you try to make an attack towards it, but it doesn't seem to care about the hit you give it, and just runs straight at you. You do manage to just dive out of the way, avoiding being trampled by this humongous beast as it charges straight towards Tiffany, raising its club.
Oh dear me. I shield myself.
Alright.
And this spectral shield begins to appear in front of Tiffany. It rolls a 3. And just blinded by its own rage, it misses and smashes the ground in front of you, narrowly avoiding the grave of one in particular bird.
You mean the dead wing?
Yeah, I get the memorial of a bird.
No!
Is it
Narrowly
Wow.
missing, narrowly avoiding.
You better! We'll play with these again if you hurt me, bird!
He already hurt your bird. It's dead. He already hurt it
Respect the
plenty.
dead.
That's going to go ahead and end its
Respect the
turn.
dead, Trim.
Murder.
Probably not
Still
not him who
vote to
killed it.
leave
But
the
yeah.
bird. My turn. Seeing it charge Tiffany, I rage and I fire Erdic Blast with Repelling Blast to try to push it away from her.
Go ahead and roll.
Does anyone want to teach Eclipse how to say Eldritch Blast?
That's a 5.
How should I teach what I can? I don't
That's a natural 1, actually, my
Oh.
friend.
Hey.
So, as you mutter the words, you see this thing charging towards Tiffany. You begin to mutter the incantation. As you do, the sheer speed at which it's coming at you causes you to fumble a bit of the incantation, and the spell blows up in your hand.
Ow!
Oh dear.
I think
Dealing 3 points. 3 points of fire damage. And sending yourself 10 feet back.
Whoa, what was that line? That was a weird line.